probably Kino Toten's best ever kept secret. Do I finally have the answer? Let's find out. So what is going on, guys? Hades here, and today, as you can already tell from the title of the video and from that little intro, we are going to be talking about Kino Toten's best ever kept secret. What secret is that, you ask? That would be the blank portrait inside of the map. So to start with, yes, I know there is millions and millions of theories about this, and I may not be the first person to acknowledge this one. I've not seen anyone do it yet, but I just thought about it the other night, and I had to get this video out and, you know, talk about it because, I don't know, maybe no one has thought about it. Maybe someone has. They probably have, but nevertheless, let's get into it. So, who could it be? In my opinion, after thinking about it for quite a while, in my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, when I had absolutely nothing else to do but sleep, and this thought just came into my head, I thought Gersh. Now you're probably thinking, the hell are you talking about? Why could it be Gersh? That makes no sense. Well, take it this way. There's 5 paintings in that room. Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey are the 4 characters in Ultimus that we play as throughout World at War and Black Ops 1. But there's always that 5th painting. And then you think, but there was never a 5th character, not even in the story that followed Ultimus. But that's where you're wrong. There was a 5th character that played with Ultimus in the story. We might never have played as him, but in the story, well, he was part of Ultimus. So, to get what I'm talking about, you're going to need to go on to Remastered Ascension through Zombies Chronicles. And there is actually a radio from Dr. Monty, and he talks about this, so I'll let you have a little listen to that right here.
Ascension, the Russian Cosmodrome. I know Nikolai can be a bit down on Soviet technology, but the Ruskies really pulled one out of the bag that time. The Ascension group built a bloody great rocket. It actually worked a treat, too. Do you remember Gersh, bald guy who fought alongside you for a while? I think Richtofen was off somewhere at the time. Anyway, Gersh ran into a little bit of dimensional distortion. Honestly, why do you insist in meddling with stuff you don't understand? Of course, all their experiments just stirred the reality soup even more. You ended up fighting monkeys. Space monkeys at that. As I'm sure you know, monkeys are thieving little bastards. Give them half a chance and they'll nick anything that isn't nailed down. So, in answer to a question Richtofen once asked, I don't love a monkey.
Okay, so as you heard there, in parts of that, he talks about Gersh, and in one particular part, he says, you fought alongside him. The bald guy. Where have we seen a bald guy? In the First Strike poster. Yeah, that's right, everyone's mind's blown. We already knew that Gersh was the bald guy on the poster. We knew that that's obviously who he was talking about. It was Gersh in that radio, but he wasn't technically a part of Ultimus, but he fought alongside Ultimus while Richtofen was off doing his own thing. We never experienced this in the story to ourselves in the game, but it's there, it's part of the story. So the 5th portrait must be Gersh. If he is alongside Ultimus and their paintings, surely he must be one of the, you know, characters in the Ultimus paintings. He must be the 5th missing character. Could we ever see this come to fruition? You know, could we see this confirmed? Could we see this in a game? Could we actually play as Gersh? It's possible. And I know because of the timeline and things like that, it's, you know, taken away everything in the past. We don't need to talk about a lot of things. It's closed a lot of the old story off so that we can move on to the future. But what if the future of the story is reflecting on and filling in gaps in the actual story that we've missed, such as this? You know, the parts where Gersh teamed up with Ultimus. So maybe Black Ops 4 or whatever the next game will be, we will see this story filled in. We will be able to play as Gersh on that hiatus that Richtofen took where he just completely disappeared. So it could delve deeper into the parts of the story that we've missed and that are basically integral to the goal that we're going to be reaching eventually. You know, if we want to get where we're going, maybe this is a part that we need to experience. So ultimately, there's probably a lot of ways this could go, but last night, or the other night, sorry, when I was thinking about it, I could only think of 2 reasons or 2 ways it could go as to why Gersh had teamed up with Ultimus, and these were the 2 reasons I basically got. So one way was Gersh was a member of Ultimus but was killed by Yuri and Sam ultimately, as we know in Ascension, so that's why, you know, he was killed. Ultimus had nothing to do with it. You know, they turned up later, somehow didn't remember who he was. Not sure how that one works out. Or, and this one is more interesting, Gersh was using the other 3 characters for his own plan, for his own agenda. So what could his agenda have been? He could have been using them to stop Richtofen. He could have known the entire time what Richtofen's ultimate plan was. You gotta remember, they did have Richtofen's diary. The Ascension group had Richtofen's diary. They knew fully well what was going on. So Gersh could have been using them to stop Richtofen. He could have also been using them to reach Argartha himself, but I like to think the good in people, so some will go for the first one. I'd just like to point out that I did actually tweet out the other day about this, saying the idea that I had for a video and I was keeping it secret and I needed a visual aid that I actually drew myself with pencils and I actually coloured in so that, you know, it would look nice and it would help me out when I was making the video. But I realised if I just took a picture on my phone and put it onto the video, it wouldn't really look very good. So I actually spent a few hours yesterday completely remaking it in Photoshop. So I hope you guys appreciate that. I will show both of them on screen right now so you can see. The Photoshopped one will probably have been on the screen the entire time or in different parts of the video so you'd have seen it anyway, but I'll show you the picture of the actual one that I put on Twitter so that you can see that it's quite similar. Obviously there's a few different things on there because I can put more detail on it in Photoshop. So I hope you guys appreciate that attention to detail. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that it could be Gersh in the painting? Do you think it is Gersh? Because before Ascension, they might not have known what Gersh looked like. So maybe that's why they put it as a blank portrait and then we're just like, right, okay, we'll eventually figure out a character that we can slide into the story and then we'll be like, yep, that's the blank portrait. And maybe it's Gersh. Maybe it is Gersh. But again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think it is Gersh? Or do you think it's somebody else? And who do you think it is? And also, if you enjoyed the video, why not drop a like? You don't have to. It's, you know, it's your choice. It helps the channel and the video out. But again, completely up to you. And as always, if you're new around here and you want to subscribe, keep up to date with all the new videos as they come out, be sure to click that subscribe button. And also, click the notification bell as well, because you know what the YouTube subscription feed is like. It does not update people whatsoever. So this way you'll get emailed if I upload a new video. And other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hades out.